Hello, Mr. Johnson. I'm Keith Boston Hill. Um, I
Me
just
too,
have
Keith.
uh, thank you for giving me some time out of your day to come onto this call and just answer some of my questions.
Absolutely.
So, my first question, first off, I want you to just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. All right. So, first of all, my name is Ed Johnson. I am a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, as you know. I've been a member of the fraternity for over 35 years. This will be my 36th year going into 2025. Um, and we'll start there.
So one of my first questions are, why did you decide to become a Kappa?
So, I became a Kappa when I was in college, and the decision to become a Kappa was largely driven by I met some Kappas, and I knew some. I even had some family members that were Kappas, and I just really identified with them. I loved what I saw in terms of the brotherhood amongst them. And then when I started doing some additional research on Kappas, I really liked the fact that they were high achievers and stand-up young black men within the community, and that was something that I really identified with or could identify with, so that drove my decision to pursue becoming a Kappa.
Thank you. Would you like to tell me what college you went to?
Sure, I went to Fordham University, which is in the Bronx, New York. And coming out of college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I had applied to a few colleges, and Fordham was one of the ones that I got accepted into, and that's pretty much where I landed.
Mm.
And when I was there, I studied economics. Again, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I really latched on to the first economics class that I had to take, and eventually decided that that was going to be the major that I took.
Thank you. Well, outside of Kappa, can you tell me what you do for a career?
Sure. So, like I said, Keith, when I initially went to college, didn't know what I wanted to do. I wound up being an economics major, and then when I came out of college, I landed in my first job as an insurance underwriter. And I stayed there, and I did that for a few years, but then realized while I was working that I liked computers. I liked fixing computers. I liked toying with them, and I became this fix-it guy in the insurance underwriting department. And soon after that, I transitioned over into somebody that I actually managed the IT or information technology department within the insurance company. So that would enable me to actually then leave the insurance company and go work for a technology company. So I've been doing that for over 20 years now. I started out as an engineer, a network engineer, working with computers, and then I transitioned into a sales role where I was selling information technology, and that's what I do today.
That sounds really interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why do you feel mentoring is important to you, and can you tell me if you have mentored anybody?
Yes, I have mentored people. I've actually mentored young people like yourself. It's just something that I gravitated to um, in high school and in college. I just felt like it was something that gave me a sense of satisfaction, being able to give back. You realize that no matter who you are, you have skills and attributes about you that you could share with other people. And I really felt strongly about that. So I've mentored some young people to help them get to where they want to be in terms of the goals that they had for themselves. And I actually leverage mentors myself because no matter how old you get, you can always learn from somebody else. And I appreciate people who have poured into me as a mentee to help me to get to where I want to be. And I just feel like being a mentor to other people is just a way of giving back.
That sounds really inspiring. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What advice would you give to your younger self? Well, since you have been in Kappa for like 30, since you said you were in Kappa for 35 years.
Yes. So what advice would I give to my younger self? First, I would say listen to your parents. Like a lot of young teenagers, I felt like I knew better than them when I was your age. But it wasn't until I got older that I started to realize that, you know what, the direction that they were steering me in and the things they were trying to instill in me were really for my own good. And I wish I would have realized that at a younger age. So that's one thing. And then another thing I would say is when you're looking for, a career or what you want to do in life, I would always say to follow your heart, do what makes you happy. I see a lot of people that get to a certain point in their career and they're chasing money. And money doesn't always give you what you're looking for in terms of happiness. But if you're happy with what you do, it drives you to get up in the morning and do you. And I think that that's one way to define successfulness, is doing what you want, or doing what you like doing what brings you joy, and using that as a way to give back to others and make a living.
Thank you. I think that first part where you said that I should always listen to my parents, I think that's really good advice for someone like me, for someone my age, because I'm a freshman in high school, so and I just turned 13 back in September, so I feel like I'm gonna think that I know a lot better, I know a lot more, so, and the advice that I should always listen to my parents is advice that I should take throughout my entire life. So thank you.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's perfectly natural to think that when you get to a certain point, you know better. But if you can keep that in mind, trust me, your parents are steering you in the right direction.